Welcome back to Difficult Terrain Podcast. Glad to have you guys on. Glad to have you here. We're all like we're in different environments. Some of us in very colored backgrounds. Some of us in the night of the moon, and some of us have a kitchen blender in the background.
Is that what that is? I don't think that's a. I think it's a KitchenAid, maybe a stand mixer of some sort for babies. Do you mix babies?
Sound off in the comments of what you guys think it is.
Oh man! So it has been a week, I think, since our last episode, and some things happened. So first of all, King could not make it tonight. Sadly, had a conflict. So I will be playing a pale comparison of the Ghost Daddy,
Stone Daddy, not Ghost
Stone Daddy. We will finish it off with me here, but other than that, we will keep on moving here. So last episode, and actually before we get to the last episode, I had a question to ask y'all.
You did.
I did, and I came up with one, and I really liked it, and now I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I do remember. Okay, so I hate trying clothes on. I'll try clothes on, but I don't really like it. I really try clothes on to find a brand that works for me, and then I just buy that brand usually.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a guy thing, I don't know, but because Nicoya certainly buys all over the place. So, but then again, she's like a 0-0 and everything fits her and looks good. So it's a little frustrating sometimes. But I was wondering, do you all have a go-to brand that you buy on a regular basis because you know it's going to fit right? Like, I don't buy Banana much anymore, but Banana Republic used to be my only work shirt because I knew a medium would always fit me. It's going to fit me right. It's going to be consistent. Do you have a brand like that is your go-to? Matt was shaking his head yes.
Yeah, I'd say like,
Is it Crocs?
Exiting college, my kind of wardrobe kind of slowly kind of shifted over to almost entirely J. Crew factory, not real J. Crew, because we don't have money like that. But yeah, so just the J. Crew button downs. In classic cut, they kind of try to throw some slim cuts in there, and like that doesn't work for this frame. Yeah, so extra large J. Crew factory is usually my go-to. Going through the cycle now with having two children in the house. I used to be before we hit press record, deep heavily into my emo/pop punk days. So because of that, I still have lots of V-neck cuts. But finding now that when you're holding children, a regular V-neck becomes a deep V really really quickly. So I'm going kind of switching over to a bunch of crew neck cuts now.
Yeah, I have the same problem. That's the problem with this shirt right here. Is my daughter just holds on. Yeah.
Or like if you're holding them like on your actual body, like it just starts like the drag down.
They just hold on to anything within their grasp. Really.
For the Patreons.
I'll blur it out unless you pay the $5.
Yeah. and I am excited to try a future sponsor. Clean cut tees, classic cut tees.
Oh, I've seen that on Instagram. Yeah.
Whatever Instagram, like people are advertising like, hey, you're kind of fat. And like, are you going to like lose weight or can we just get like better fitting tees? I'm like, yes, I'm in for that. but I haven't actually signed up for it. But I will once we get a promo code. So stay tuned for the comments.
Yeah, that's fair.
Josh, how about you, man? Is there a go-to for you? Do you have a brand that you buy over and over?
Does Amazon Basics count?
That's what this shirt is. Yeah, it's Amazon Basics.
I mean, so typically I go for either band t-shirts or nerd shirts off of either like Redbubble's a fave of mine. But
I see you're wearing one of those now with Palladium.
Yes, I don't know if anyone's a fan of Palladium books, but we're not playing that game right now. So I don't know if I'd have a brand in particular. I'm mostly pretty cheap when it comes to clothes. I do love going to thrift stores for clothes because if it's still good, I'll wear it. I don't care. I'll wear your granddad's clothes.
Love that.
Yeah,
looking incredible.
Yeah. So like, I don't know if I'd have a brand as much as it's just like, is it cost there? Does it wear well? Is it nerdy? Because that will trump the other things sometimes.
Don't you find at thrift stores though, like, because I did Poshmark, I still buy Poshmark, but I only buy new with tags. because I found that guys just don't take care of their clothes very well. So you tend to get like shrunken shirts and like stuff that's supposed to be a certain size but isn't, or just like badly taken care of.
Oh, so I recently did. My parents had an anniversary, and I went shopping because I was supposed to dress nice. And I went into a men's warehouse, and I was shopping with my brother's fiance, Wayna. I walked in. I was like, I'm not trying anything on. I see that there is a tag. It has its measurements on it. I know exactly if it's going to fit because that's how men's clothing works. And she was completely flabbergasted by the fact that that's how it works. I'm like, I'm sorry that women's clothing is not like that. And I won't dig too deeply.
You guys actually get like real numbers versus imaginary numbers?
Yeah, and it's consistent.
What store you go to?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's letters. I don't know. Women's clothing is funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I will not try on clothes, but I will do the hold up to me test. That's about as good as it gets. Clothing at Goodwill stores, I mean, you can tell when something's been shrunk, I feel like.
True. Okay.
I feel pretty safe getting even like men's clothes that are clearly not washed appropriately. I mean, they're still washed, but they're not taken care of.
Some dirty drawers,
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's my favorite. I go through Goodwill and make sure, does this one have any skid marks?
These are a nickel.
Oh boy.
I want a discount.
What type of like climate control setting do you guys keep your clothes in? I just use like a closet and a dresser.
You don't have like a clothes cooler?
It's
kind of like a wine cooler, but for your clothes.
It's like a temperature on the outside. Dehumidifier. Wow. Lauren, how about you? Do you have a go-to? What's your jam? Are you like Lululemon?
No, I never bought anything from Lululemon. But
Me either.
Yes.
I also recognize that the early Lululemon quality is pretty nice. Like when I wear other people's clothes, it happens. I'm staying in someone's place, I spill something, whatever. And I put on their fancy Lululemon tights. Oh, it is nice. I'm cozy. But I just can't. I can't pay that much money for one pair of pants. But no, yeah, I don't. I think I went to Loft a bunch when I was working in a more formal setting. Now I have too many clothes now, so I just don't really buy much.
Loft is great. Friend of the show. No, my wife's a teacher, and like they're really good to teachers too. They just kind of like they're take discounts and do all the stuff.
That's good to know. I'll bring my mom next time she's a teacher.
I've been trying to do that. So I sell a lot of Microsoft products to customers, and I've started selling to schools. And I realize they pay for the faculty plan, but then they get the student emails you get at like college and stuff free. And so I'm like, so next one I'm selling, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to give you a discount if you can just give me a student email.
Oh, I see this.
Because that's how they confirm every single student discount in the world. Apple, Adobe, everything is discounted. Not that I would ever actually do this.
Oh, of course not. No.
No.
Never.
Not because we're recording this now, but that is brilliant.
It's just a dream I had. I'll get you all one too. They're free. Yay.
Okay.
Not me. My fictional character Otua. He wants one.
He wants a student. He is a student.
He is a student. That's true.
So it's not even that bad.
We'll let the 12th Circuit decide whether or not that's possible.
Eric, man, how about you, man? What's your obviously Amazon Basics. You Amazon Basic it up. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah.
That.
This is my only shirt by them, so I probably should get more. I do Under Armour. Like probably 80% of my clothing is Under Armour now, and only when it goes on sale. Never full price for clothing. That's just ridiculous. It's pretty much Under Armour and then like a 32 Degrees brand that like is a Costco brand.
Yeah,
that stuff's good. I'm wearing that under this one right now.
Yeah. That's like all of my lounge wear. I have back like when I would go in the office and want to be presentable, it would be like Men's Warehouse button downs would be my go-to that I knew would fit.
You did Men's Warehouse too. Okay.
Yeah, there's this one brand I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but there's one brand at Men's Warehouse that like fit me perfectly. But it's been 2 years of pandemic. I've put on a little bit of weight since then. But so I don't know if they still fit me as well as they did. But
honestly, the best fashion decision I ever made was potentially gaining like 5 pounds from like the end of college to like the first kind of year into work, because
That was your decision?
the outcome, whatever, being unable to work out, whatever the case was, because I was kind of firmly in the express lane, and just like pure like just neon like blues and just like
I have a few of those.
Just god awful style and fashion. Not friend of the show. And then kind of morphed into the just standard J. Crew gingham, like just 20-something-year-old basic kind of attire.
Totally. I have some J. Crew. J. Crew does a good job for sure.
Yeah, pretty good.
It went bankrupt for a minute and then came back. I don't know what happened there, but
it's like hard being a retailer. Low margins, so it's got to slash inventory because no one's buying it at full price.
Right.
Everyone's buying it at Amazon.
Oh, that makes sense. Or Goodwill,
Well,
secondhand.
I mean, I'm all about reducing the amount of clothing that we have. Like, that is a huge impact on the environment. Like, obviously, I'm sure you're all aware that a lot of the clothing makers do not actually use humane processes to make and to source their clothes, I guess. So big fan of not clothes, but
evil.
What?
Have you guys heard about the stories of like people going into old mining towns, like ghost towns, and like grabbing the old Levi's and like selling them for like tens of thousands of dollars?
Yep.
No, that's cool though. Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I don't quite understand why. Part of me is like, no, I have to hoard everything, and I'm already a hoarder, so it's like a bad like justification for doing so.
Well, you keep this area pretty clean right here, so aside from books.
Yes. What are you
That's
talking about?
what's
This
important.
is clean. This is clean.
That's what I mean. That's what's said. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
clean, but I mean,
It's not
that is
organized.
as a hoard of books.
Oh,
you
it
might
is,
say.
yes. And you can't even see the stuff that's over here.
Exactly. Exactly.
The other
On
hoard
purpose.
of books. Yeah. Mhm.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. There's
So
more.
I've gotten a little spoiled with nicer clothes, but I'm also exceptionally cheap. So I find great deals on nice clothes. So my latest thing is I have a Club Monaco Connect. You guys familiar? So
Yes.
Nope.
ever since I started wearing cotton that is that goes through the combing process, which is where they comb out the shorter cotton strands, and it's just softer and more lustrous and comfy, kind of like your Lululemon situation. I can't get enough. I can't buy anything else. So, but what I do is I found a Poshmarker who sells. I probably shouldn't even broadcast this. I'm giving away all the secrets. But she sells brand new with tags, Club Monaco in my size, at like a fourth of the cost. So I will spend $800 at once, but it's like $2,400 or $3,200 worth of clothes. Now, I don't know if it's falling off a truck. I don't ask those questions.
I assume that's why you continue to be able to buy.
Yes. But she has contact. I think it's a she. She's like, oh, what are you looking for? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, I need some shorts this summer, And she will find it and get it to me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she buys recalled stuff. I don't know. But it's fantastic. And I get something that I want at a price that is reasonable in my head. So,
All right,
in my wallet.
so I think the lesson learned is buy stolen clothing.
No,
Secondhand,
buy
really.
difficult terrain branded stolen clothing.
Wait. Are we
hold
telling
on.
people to steal our clothing and then buy it from the people who stole it?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's what Matt said.
No,
I think that's what you're-
I was angling for a Club Monaco branded
branding
difficult
our
terrain.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
That sounds like-
taking the inventory and then kind of creating some high end podcast swag.
DT.
Friend of the show.
Ooh, you know
Podcast.
what? I look forward to getting our first fan art whenever that may be, like
Ooh.
6 years from now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be printed on shirts. No matter
like-
how bad it is, like stick figures.
It's gonna be.
Be
It's
like
gonna
Firefly.
be Neve
Will be done, and then it'll go viral like in 4 years. Like, where are they at now? What happened to the show?
Great.
What is there anything that's happened so far that you'd like to have done as a fan art?
No, just having fan art would be
Just
so cool.
literally. No, I agree.
Of us
Curious if
skipping,
there's
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
yeah,
the
that'd be great.
basket.
Klaus and
That would be
Korzakan
money,
skipping?
yes,
That'd be
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Stealth skipping though.
Still skip.
Stealth skipping.
Stealth skipping.
Who's your stone
Someday
daddy?
that might happen.
Yeah, who's your
Ooh.
stone daddy?
That's a good one.
I like it.
That is good. Yeah, you'll come up with the merch, Matt. I prefer that. I just noticed in this, speaking of skipping, I skipped right over the fact that there is a bathtub in this room.
You did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a luxurious bear rug. This is a vibe.
There's some blood on it now.
Yeah.
We're moving
The
to
gremlin
the
was
forge.
or like wasn't it like whipped with the claw from was it a
Yeah.
Otua?
Yeah. I force pushed it, projectile that.
Yeah, it's all muddied up now.
It's all muddied up. But we were in here, and you guys have been fighting the stone ghost. You found his secret lair, his secret room behind some hung masks that were, don't forget, magical.
Yeah, we forgot
And-
one.
I did not forget about that. I was going to come back. to
Should
that.
we go back and get the others?
Yeah, we
Right
should tell
now.
Stone Daddy to hold up a second.
Hold up, buddy.
Let's go back in the wall, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And secret doors. You came down these long hallways over here and found his room through another secret door.
So many
Which I
secret
thought looked-
doors.
A little obvious when you looked at it because it was like, oh, it's a hallway that goes
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. That's the problem with maps. Like, it's so easy to metagame.
It can be. It's true. So you got in here and you're looking around, checking it out, and who was it standing over there? Klaus? Klaus, I think, was at the desk. You see like an ear pop out of the wall, and this guy comes out of the stone wall and just tries to clobber you, which I see you've been damaged a bit. Yeah, I think you might
A
be the
wee
only
bit, yeah.
damaged character.
I mean, the only one. Well, yeah, I think I'm the only one that's been damaged in this combat. I think there's some lingering damage amongst our group. but yeah.
Physically, we're all.
Admittedly, I was
emotionally
shoved into the ground, so I feel
Yeah,
like the
true.
damage is worth it.
Yeah.
Or
so you're not
Golarian.
only physically damaged, you're also mentally.
I'm going to see a
Challenged.
therapist after this. Challenged
Fa-
or just trauma?
I see
I
if
thought
you
it was
got that.
trauma. I didn't see where you were going with it then.
And as you guys feel like you might be cleaning this up, two little scrits, and you know scrits from the library that you went in, little ink gremlins, excuse me. Don't let me put them the wrong way. They will. I'm sure we'll get some emails about that. They come around the corner, see what's going on, and they're like, and they join the battle. And that brings us to where we are. In fact, it is a Scrit's turn to begin with. The Scrit's like, and runs in. And these guys, I'm actually going to have them go into the space. I've been looking at, I can't find any tiny creatures that are attacking, that have like the 0 reach in the profile. So I'm assuming they're going to have to be in the space.
That's fair.
And that's how we're going to do it. He comes up here, or she, and
They, perhaps?
we don't know, but it strikes its little sticky fingers at you for a 22, Otua.
Oh, 22. Obviously, it's because I'm usually the back of the party guy. So fun time that they kind of came from us. They flanked us. So yeah,
Welcome to the front.
yeah.
That'll be 5 damage,
Okay.
and the ink from its claws,
No.
as it scratches you, mixes with your skin oils and creates a disgusting poison. I'll need a fortitude save, a fairly easy fortitude save since you're level 3 now. I'm looking for a crit save here. What you got?
Should I use it?
Oh, are you going to use the hero point right away?
No, my lucky number actually came up.
Oh,
Is that a 1?
No, it's
10.
It's number 10. Yeah.
Oh.
So I imagine that it, it's 10 plus my fortitude of 7 makes it a save anyway. But I want to use it just to play with it. So
Can you remind us what happens when you use it? Because I don't remember.
It effectively, it's a lot of words, but it effectively gives me a reroll.
Okay.
But if I roll the same number again, bad things happen.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. It's like craps.
It's a 12. So yes, that's a 19.
19, you pass. You feel fine. It's a little gross, but other than that, you are good to go. It will attack you again, though. Oh, not as good, and probably a miss. Yeah, definitely a miss. Under 10. So that is its turn. And then the Stone Daddy goes. He says, "How dare you invade my lair?" And he steps up, and he will attack. Who is he going to attack? Klaus.
I assume Klaus.
We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll for it. It is going to be Klaus. You knew quite well. He will take his Morning Star and just pound you, because that's what Daddy does.
It was just right there. I mean, you couldn't.
I was waiting.
I wasn't even thinking that.
I was waiting for it.
Such an
I
innocent
appreciate
mind.
it. Appreciate it.
That's a 20 to hit. Is that a miss?
Ooh, I think that is exactly a hit. Let me double check. Oh, wait, right. My AC is... Wait, no, I
your
cast a
shield
shield.
brings you to 21.
I cast a shield from the last time. I stepped away and cast shield.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a minute to download the OBS and re-listen to it.
please.
Yeah, let's go listen to last week's episode, verify. Because that +1
And we're
made a
back.
big
It
difference.
looks like I did use shield.
Yeah, are you sure you use shield?
I remember stepping back and... Because I think I attacked. I couldn't redo Spell Strike. I think I just normally attacked, step back, and cast shield to protect myself.
I mean, it's within his MO, so.
Makes sense. Yeah, something
Yeah.
you've done before. I'll
And
do that.
if I didn't do it, email me. Let me know.
God, strike me down now.
Yeah, that as well. The gods.
I am a day, strike me down.
Well,
All
I
right,
prefer
second attack.
Aerodin since he's dead.
Second attack, 19.
Also, surprisingly, a miss.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
surprisingly, or not surprisingly.
Math. Numbers.
Move, attack, attack. That is it for the Stone Ghost. He says, "I'll have you yet." And Korzakan, you're up.
I think that Otua may need some help so that he can do some Blue Cross Blue Shield or Blue Cross Horizon or...
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's
I don't
Blue
mind
Cross
being
Blue
out.
Shield where I live, and it's, what is it? Blue Cross
Blue Shield.
Horizon?
Horizon Blue Cross.
What is
Blue
it?
Shield.
It's
in Otua's
Horizon
world?
Horizon
calls it
Zero
what?
Dawn.
Well, see, it depends on the state that you're in. 'Cause
Yeah.
It might be a moot point because we've been in these tunnels for a while, and I have been keeping track of my level spell slots, so I just have one left.
Oh,
Horizon's
so
Thunder Sphere.
your waste of space right now, is that it?
I can still drop one. I mean, I did. You know, if you hover over the icon of Stone Daddy, he is injured, not badly injured, just injured, but and that's mostly from here.
Who
But yeah,
doesn't like
the-
hovering over.
the rest of these-
He's like,
the rest of these scripts might be getting some electric arc here.
All right. So never mind.
Just talking myself out of help. Yeah, sure.
yeah, that's basically what you just did.
I'm flanked by everyone. So if you come by me, you'll be flanking somebody, I'm sure.
Well, I can also flank Stone Daddy, so I'm essentially gonna get to the far side. So Klaus and I are flanking.
You gonna tumble
me.
through, perhaps?
Tell me I'm not. Yeah, tumble through to the other side of him.
Ooh, okay. Roll your tumble through.
Do
Show
I
me
have
what you
my-
got.
I've got the goods. I saw Matt had a box, and I think a box will help me with my rolling. Oh, 17.
Oh, yep, still
I
not
gotta pull
enough.
up.
He's pretty
Trying
quick. He's pretty majestic.
to step
Okay.
to Stone Daddy with a 17.
I'm sorry, you have a +12. Wow, what happened?
Heyo.
Oh yeah,
Heyo, 19.
You
See, this is what happens when you don't have your notes and you have a shit memory.
Now, so you have a +12, so that's going to be a 19.
yeah.
Yep, you are good. You get through.
Wow.
Ah, thank you.
Third
Eric.
time is the charm.
Let's just keep raising the number until
yeah.
it works.
Does this hit the DC?
Teacher, you forgot to give us our homework passes.
Hey.
Okay, so stabbing time.
Okay. Yes.
With the.
Wait, did you tumble through to the other side of him, or?
I didn't move him.
Okay. Move you. Like over here.
Myself.
Oh, right through that wall.
Into the.
Where did I go? Oh my gosh! Come back,
Ooh,
Korzakan.
now I know where.
I'm running away. Wait. Why can I go there? Should I not do that? I actually
No,
went
you
there.
I tried
Yes.
to move you at the same time you tried to move you, and
Technical build glitch. That is an 18.
Are you doing a finisher or are you just doing
Confident finisher attack.
it? Nice. Sorry, I didn't hear it.
will be a miss.
Flat-footed?
Motherfucker.
Flat-footed?
Oh, thank you for mentioning that because flat-footed, that's a hit.
Great.
I like these
Stone
second
Daddy.
chances.
Ooh, I am having a lot of luck today. I'm gonna go buy some lotto tickets later. All right. Oh man, I hope I do some good damage because I was not having a lot of faith with this.
You're gonna kill this guy?
I hope so, but I don't know.
You might kill this guy.
He's a ghost,
Oh.
so I'm not
too worried
He's a
about
good
killing him.
ghost.
ghost.
Big money. Okay, that's good enough. Yes, 12 points of damage only.
Oh, really? Dang, you rolled low.
I did. I rolled a 5, a 4, a 1.
You feel like not all of it
6,
goes
4.
through.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
problem with this guy is he takes half damage from our attacks because he's a ghost.
Ghost.
So-
Daddy.
I have another turn, right?
Well, you have another action.
That's what I mean. Fine, I'll cast shield.
I mean,
Darn.
Also, you still don't have your leather armor equipped in Foundry for some reason.
I like to live in the wild side.
It's like unbuttoned and.
It's too sweaty down here in the caves.
How does one equip?
All right. Then it is the Jenkins' turn. Near death is going to roll into your little square here, Otua, and mess you up. What do they have? They have little short swords. They have teeny little adorable, like doll-sized short swords that have -2 on the damage. But a 17 is.
So I am a sorcerer, so that does hit.
You are a sorcerer, and you're not flat-footed. You're not being. Yeah. So
I think he's being flanked. I would call that being flanked, right?
since they're both in his square.
Yeah.
What do you think, Otua?
I mean, I don't think I could get more flanked than if they're in my square. I mean, like they're
Yeah, doesn't that mean he's more flanked? Yeah,
they're in
that's
my
true.
business.
Double flanked. Okay, we'll give you the extra damage, and you're welcome. Okay, so 5 damage, and 1 more attack. Oh my gosh, single digits all around today. Just misses you. Just tries to poke you with a little sword, chink, chink, and one hits like your shin, like and you're like bleeding out the shin. The other one's like it's like Chucky, if you remember that movie.
Yeah,
Little knife coming at you.
it's a little annoying.
Yeah, I think
It is bad.
Grits.
rules as written, I think they cannot flank because they are in his square. Up to
It
you
kind
how
of
you
makes
wanna
sense.
roll it.
We went with it. They do negative. They have negative on their damage, so it's all good.
True.
Otua, your turn.
Electric arc. I'm always just back of the party, right here. I can practically touch these fuckers. So he's charging up his hands and doesn't even cast it on him. He like, because one's on the top left corner, one's at the bottom right. He like full on reaches out both arms and smacks him in the face with electric arc.
All right, we'll do the script first. 17.
That misses.
That's a fail.
It's a fail.
And we use the new die this time because these old dice are no good. I got to use the new die I got for free that I had to throw across the room. We are looking at much better. Wait, is that a 14 or a 19? Let me see if I can find the 19. There's like a weird cursive on here. Oh, there's the 14. It's a 19. So yeah, 19 plus a lot. So it'll be a success.
Yeah,
But I
19.
don't think critical.
what's your DC?
Wait, maybe 828.
28 is not critical.
Nice. DC is kicking, man. Just like your BO.
what?
I don't know.
Did I miss something?
That's what the gremlin says.
Blame it on
I guess-
roleplay.
So
No.
both of my D4 rolls were the 1 factor. So it's minimum damage of 6 to the script.
So the Jink, no, the Scrit, the Jink is dead. Nice job. The Scrit, however, first damage and third action.
You know, I am close, so I'll take a swing at the script.
Okay. Punch in the face.
Yeah.
Roll with your +7. You probably hit it. Guess not.
It's not worth using a hero point on
Get a
this,
hero
but-
point. That.
Does
Not worth
does 11 hit?
11 does not hit, but it did piss off the other Scrit. And he's like, ouch, ouch, ah! And he runs up to, or she runs up as well.
I like to true to form. Whenever I try to like be bold enough to do melee damage, it always backfires in my face spectacularly.
So the Scrit uses its sticky fingers on you. You're quite familiar with. We're gonna use the good die again. Oh, I am liking this die. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hit. So it's just gonna be regular damage. If I can find a D4.
Yes, Stone Daddy.
I was about to say, I think Stone Daddy prefers dirt and feeling dirty.
You are correct. But it's just 2 damage and a fortitude save.
Yeah, doubling that. Oh man, that would have been massive.
He would have fell over.
I mean, again, I am a sorcerer, so this does all count. Fortitude save is a 26.
26 critical save. Nice job. One more attack. Oh, this could still hit. This one is the 14. Okay, just making sure. 17 to hit.
Same thing. So that is my AC. So
meets it, beats it.
Yes.
These little things are like claw, claw, claw. This one's 4 damage and fortitude save, please. This poison is getting all over your armor, your skin.
Messing up my tunic. Fortitude. This one's a 20.
Maybe you use your next turn to cast Prestidigitation. 20 will pass. Nice job. No problem. You're doing fine. They're beating up on the weakest character, you know.
They're not attacking Zoe, so.
Speaking of Zoe, you're up with Klaus quickly behind.
All right, so what Zoe's gonna say, Otua, duck, and he's gonna lay out Electric Arc as well against the two little scrit things threatening Otua. Reflex saves from these scrits, please.
All right, you got it. First one on the left, 20, not crit, 24 or something like that.
Okay.
The 10 plus, and the other one's 19. 19 DC, you said?
Meets it, beats
Okay,
it.
2
All right,
saves.
half damage.
This new die, I'm
boy.
liking it.
Oh boy, only slightly better than Otua's. That is
Double ones.
I got a 1 and a 2, so that's 7. So 3. Still, it's 3 points of damage to each of them. And as Zoe is casting that, Gordy will take a step action to his northeast and attempt to slam the Stone Daddy with his vines. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. What type of damage?
It's bludgeoning, magical.
Okay, thank you.
Does Gordy shit talk during fights? I forget.
He doesn't often talk, no. But go ahead.
Klaus, some vines whip by your side of your face, hit the stone ghost to some effect, and it's your turn.
All right. So, first action, Klaus is going to gather some of the residual magic from casting Shield last turn to go into an arcane cascade, the Laughing Shadow, for anyone who cares at home. And also using one action to reignite his spell strike. And then just sadly, because I only have one action left, it's going to make just Korzakan's over there, Gordy's over there, like distracting Stone Daddy from Klaus, who's just been pummeled. So he's going to try and work his rapier in under the armor and see if he can get Stone Daddy unawares. Ooh, that'll be a 21. Oh, versus flanking. Or flat-footed.
That will hit.
Sweet. 7 damage. It is magical piercing.
You feel like it doesn't all quite get through.
Oof.
Stone Daddy, you're so slippery.
His pecs like flex a little bit.
Well, Stone Daddy, so slippery.
With the German accent.
Yeah, so much
Strong.
better with the German accent.
It's very strong. Right. So you stab this thing, try to do some. You get prepare yourself to do some amazing damage next turn at least.
That's
and
right.
in the meantime, a scrit. These little scrits are just like just stabbing at Otua, and another one comes your way. We're staying with the good die, the D&D die, because that's the real game. We all really will be playing. We just can't afford it.
Yeah.
15.
So expensive.
22 was a hit. I already know.
That penetrates.
Tradesies. 3 damage and a fortitude save, please. We're gonna get you.
12.
Oof.
12. Finally. All right. You are. You take a little additional damage because you are now poisoned. A little bit. Just a little bit poison. And you are sickened, which I'm trying to find here. Eric, why don't you remind us what sicken does?
It essentially gives you a -1 to pretty much everything. You typically, depending on the affliction that causes it, spend an action to, retch, vomit, whatever, to try to get rid of the sicken condition and roll another fortitude save against the condition that caused it. Although, this poison may not allow that. It depends.
It doesn't say, so you probably can.
Yeah.
But you'll make another poison check anyway later on. So, yeah, it's -1 to saves, I believe, specifically, right?
All your
DCs?
checks and DCs. It's like, so literally
Oh,
everything.
spell DC too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
Okay. So, something to think about. The second, third action is going to cast Grease.
Oh, and you also can't willingly ingest anything, so you can't take a potion while you're sickened.
Or eat french fries.
That's good.
No
True.
french fries or healing potions.
True.
It's really the french fries, though.
That's the downside, really.
Information I
3,
wish I would
4.
have known yesterday.
All right. So, this is a little bit different because contiguous can be diagonal too, right? As far as grease squares. Sound legit?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Because I'm thinking
as long as you continue to do the
Klaus,
5, 10, like the 5, 15
Gordy.
diagonal thing.
Yep, I hear you. Boom. How's that look?
Oh,
That looks barely contiguous. That's a strong. Let's look up the definition of contiguous here. Sharing a common border. I mean, touching.
I think it's suboptimal for us, but I think it counts.
It counts.
I mean, I want to say it does because I feel like I'm going to use this against Dolph later.
Maybe y'all could take grease sometime and learn how to play the game. I'm just saying.
I don't.
Be an
we don't do that
expert
here.
like me.
We don't do that.
So, Grease, our favorite friend, is going to cause you all to roll I believe it's a reflex save.
Yeah,
Probably
it's a
fortitude.
reflex.
No, it's a will. We'll say.
You might not even do anything unless you move. Each creature standing on the greasy surface must succeed a reflex save or acrobatics check if you prefer against this little monster's DC, which is not very high. So,
Actually, it doesn't matter. It's the same bonus.
Yeah, same
Oh.
for most people unless you're Korzakan.
Yeah.
and awesome.
It's all about being awesome.
You said that, not me.
Oh,
Oh, damn it. Wait, I
got
can
a
hear a point.
23.
Are you going to hear a point?
I don't think you need to.
Korzakan, you're fine.
Yeah.
There's no grease.
But yeah, I pick up some grease and I put it in my hair.
I think I'm
As
gonna
you
let the
start
shitty
snapping.
roll ride. I'm gonna let the shitty
Does
roll
it
ride.
hit Stone Daddy?
No.
No.
It's just where the squares are. So it's
Can you see
Gordy
the blue squares on
Zo-
the?
Oh, yeah.
and Klaus.
Got it.
Well, Klaus isn't very happy, but
What did you roll?
well, it's modified 12. If you can tell me what that means, you can then tell me whether I succeed or fail.
That's 12.
Damn it! Did you?
Now,
have you been
so
prepping?
different.
Yes, I've been prepping since last week. I'm like, I'm going to understand these damn numbers. Not Matt, but Gordy.
Okay, Gordy got a 13.
Oh, you all failed?
It was a fail. Well, Zo got a.
Okay, I'll just.
Zo got a
win this one
23.
for all of us.
Okay, so that was
All
good. But Gordy and the other one, Klaus, the other one, go prone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice. Okay, so that is that script's turn. Well, that was a bit of a headache, but at least we know what's going on. Stone Ghost, Stone Daddy, is up and ready to get Zaddy. Here he comes. He's so he sees Klaus go to the ground. He's like, he laughs. Ha 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 ha. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
And
super hilarious. Very funny, Stone Daddy.
I mean, Zo chuckles a little.
That's I've slipped in the grease.
Klaus is on the ground. He's going to do this against Klaus, but since you're as close as he's going to do what he did to Klaus to you.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to grab you by the head and try to force you into the ground. what I need is a athletics check,
Okay.
which you're excellent at. Should be no problem.
I hope so.
No, Korzakan is not really great at athletics.
Oh, it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Stuff, you always mix them up. Come on, man.
I can't tell the difference. I'm I don't know. I'm athletics blind.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You can't
20.
see athletics.
Not Nat.
Ooh, 20 total. Oh, actually, this is not how this works.
Well, that was fun.
He makes an athletics check against your fortitude DC.
Okay.
Oh, that's not as good.
Not as good. He is going to roll the good die. Oh, this die is so good. I think I don't know what they sold me, but I like it. This was the free die. The die I bought is terrible, but the free die. So this is going to be a 30.
Jesus Christ.
Not natural 20 though.
So
Is that a crit?
17 is my fortitude DC, so I'm just passed.
So that is a critical attack. And what that means is similar to Klaus, he just pushes you all the way into the ground, all the way down. You disappear from eyesight.
Wait, what did he roll?
30.
Well, 30.
So over 10. And then he turns
You don't have to
around
shut up.
and he attacks this poor Klaus over here by himself on the ground.
That I
Only
assume
another
going to get
character here.
hit.
Oh,
But-
I should have rolled it the same die. I rolled a different die. That was my mistake. I made a natural one.
Oh, that means
Was that a
Alright,
two-action thing to do the ground pushing?
It is. It is. It's Korzakan's turn. And you try to open your eyes. It's like dirt all around you. You try to open your mouth. It's like dirt's getting in your mouth. You have to hold your breath. Now, it's not terribly difficult to get out of here. But the only real way to get out of here is an escape DC.
Okay.
So you need to roll to escape, which is...
Do an acrobatics or athletics check instead.
I mean,
I know which one I would
acrobatics makes the
recommend.
most sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, please be a good number. Nat 20. Wonderful. Okay, I got 23.
23.
You have plus 12.
And yes, you pass.
Okay.
You wiggle your way in a way that just like whoop, pops you back out, but you are prone on the ground.
Okay.
And you have 2 actions left still. It was only 1 action.
Okay. All right. I'm
It's
gonna
like a
insult
Kill
Stone
Bill.
Daddy. And then I'm thinking, what if I all for one it and plan an aid for later? Is that something that I won't get punished on?
You can absolutely
Punish?
do it.
No.
All right, Stone Daddy, you think you got me? Ha ha ha. You're just a stone boy. Ha ha ha. You think you swole? You're nothing but a wimpy little scrawny shrimp. Ha ha ha. That is my insult.
Is there a roll?
There's a roll.
All right. Let me give you
Diplomacy against will.
I'm going to give you a +2 to that roll for the excellent banter.
No, thank you. Ooh, 25.
That will pass. So he is. What is that? Is it intimidation?
No.
It's a -2 status penalty to perception and will saves for 1 minute.
For 1 minute. Okay. Nice.
You're distracted.
He seems a little upset with you. He kind of flexes a little bit. He's like checking his muscles, making sure they still look all right. He flexes his pecs, and then grabs it like Matt.
So just FYI, he can take an action if he wanted to retort back.
No, he'll pass on the retort back. That's fine.
He gets to do it
He's
during
pretty
his turn
self-confident.
I guess I should probably stand up, huh?
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might not want to be laying on the ground next to him.
Sorry, Otua. I really want to help you.
Don't worry about it. I mean,
You are not looking great, but we have some potions
Diff-
we can get to you.
different
if he's
time,
still
different
second.
world. It'd be nice to lay down next to Stone Daddy, but not here.
Oh, that
Wow.
was a really shit turn I had, but I'm glad I'm alive.
Yep, out of the ground. Otua, you're up.
Otua retches on the scrits, right, kind of invading my square. And then now that they are infused with my wretched vomit, another face slap of electric arc.
Face slap of electric arc. Okay, that'll be reflex saves for these mother jokers. The one on the left is going to be 22. Saves. And the one, let's still have damage. Oh, and the one on the right's better. It's 24. But not a crit.
Also saves.
So half damage all around.
Just get
They're
fours.
quick. They're a little...
Ooh, that's a better roll. It's not as good, but that's a 9, so then that's a 4.
Gotcha. They're not doing great. Third action?
Third action should probably be to bolt out of here. So Otua makes a run for the dives into the bathtub over here.
All right. Hit me with a athletic or acrobatics check, I guess.
My acrobatics is a +1, so yeah, that's a 10.
10 will do it. Are you going prone in there? Or are you diving in?
Yeah,
You're just going to stand in the bathtub.
Yeah, probably stand in the bathtub.
Are you hoping that it's high enough off the ground that they can't get to you?
That's what I was thinking.
Are you just winking over to Stone Daddy to grab his attention?
It's time for bath time.
Wow. All right. Well, this Scrit looks over you and goes, meow, 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 and like doesn't think it can get into that bathtub. So it runs to our friend the Zoe corner. Takes this little thimble sword, and actually this one, I'm sorry, the Scrits have just used claws. Will be 17 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, I didn't expect it.
A little halfling.
Dizzle fizzle. Here it is. Oof. Max damage, 5 damage.
Okay.
And a fortitude save. And actually, I'll also need a fortitude save from Matt since it's his turn again. Just spin around.
17 for me.
You are fine, Matt.
I might want to hero point that one.
I mean, it's not exactly killing you. Are you going to hero point?
I did.
You did, okay.
Yeah.
Hero point gone.
Hero point gone. Yeah.
It's okay. But no,
I save.
all right, nice save. So you feel better too, so you are no longer poisoned.
Nice.
Does it remove the
second-
second condition?
That yes, I think you retched too, didn't you? Oh, actually,
No,
I
yeah,
didn't
I
give
mean-
that to you because I let you move. But either way, second
Oh,
was
true.
shot.
If I will be able to move if I retch, yeah.
But the second should go away if the
It will
condition
now,
goes
yeah.
up,
It's- all right, second attack on Zoe. Natural 1,
Nice.
not 20. So that worked out. So Zoe, in fact, it is your turn,
All right.
and you have
so,
Chucky over here with a little blade just stabbing you in the ankles. Yeah.
That's fine. So Gordy is going to stand while Zoe does the same thing again, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We need to take these little guys out. So Zoe is going to electric arc these mother. What'd you say? Jokers? Yeah, mother jokers. That's it.
Mother jokers, yes.
Yeah. So electric arc.
Family show.
Right. Of course. And Gordy's
Flex save for the one on you here.
Yep.
It's going to be 20,
Damn
and
it.
the other one is 14.
All right. That's something at least. So the one on me. Ooh, that's a 4. That's a 1. So that's 9 points of damage. So 9 to the one who didn't save and 4 to the one on top of me.
Oh, I thought you killed them both for a second. But you didn't kill either.
Oh. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Well, I like to pump you up to let you down.
Describe your not quite.
Describe your not quite kill. And actually, what's going to happen is Gordy is going to reach out, and his instinct is to protect
faith.
Zoe. So he can attack once as if he does have reach.
Protect a leg.
So he is going to attack that one that is near death, that is threatening Zoe.
Good luck. These things are beasts.
That's a 22.
That's it.
Okay. Max damage. 12 points of damage.
It's dead.
Yeah, so Gordy just stands up from the thing and just has this instinctual protective thing to just this protective instinct, I guess is a better way to say that, and turns around and just squashes it down into the ground. And that's the end of our turns.
Like an ant. It's like,
Yeah.
just smashes it.
Yep.
Klaus, are you faster than an ant? Is the real
I
question.
don't know. Let's find out. So Klaus also has to stand up.
Stand up.
So, and then Klaus is going to infuse his blade with a cantrip I'm sure everyone knows and is familiar with at this point.
Shield. Oh.
Shield, yes. Gouging Claw. And we're going to hope that Klaus hits. Natty 18 for a 28 against flat-footed Stone Daddy. How's that feel?
I think that might be a crit, sir.
That's what I want to hear.
Is
Hey.
I have to ask, is Stone Daddy immune to crits?
I don't think so.
Eric, why do you always have to
double-check.
ruin things with questions
That's my
like
job.
that?
That's my job, man.
Oh,
He
that's
does
true.
it in both directions, though. So
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
I
My
suppose
job
I'll
is just to
I'll take
ruin
that.
everyone's fun, like literally everyone. No one's allowed to.
I
have it.
appreciate it.
So, yeah, not immune to crits. You're good to crit. You are approved to crit.
All right.
You are legit.
Oh, come on. Okay, so I got
One,
Snake
one,
Eyes on
one,
the spell
one.
dice. But that'll be...
hero it.
Hero point.
Oh, wait, can I use hero points on my damage?
Hell no. On one die.
Change one of those D6s.
That doesn't feel worth it. That doesn't feel worth it. I'm definitely not rolling higher than a 1 anyway. So 13, 26 damage. Then halved, I assume, for your resistance or bullshit. Maybe
Yes.
-5 or whatever your resistance is.
26. Okay. Would you like to describe your kill?
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you hogged
Whoa.
it.
So, did I though? I took the most damage from Stone Daddy. Klaus
you
deserves.
had most of the interaction with Stone Daddy, so
true.
that's fair. Describe your kill. Excuse me for getting
No,
interrupted.
no, no. I, if you killed Stone Daddy, I would also be equally angry or slightly upset. So Klaus, after standing up, sees that Stone Daddy's paying more attention to Korzakan, so Klaus is clearly jealous. It's like, over here, Stone Daddy, and then goes right up under the armor and pierces into the armpit of the Stone Daddy, right to his ghost heart.
Right. Right behind the pec.
The thing that he kept touching, I knew there was a weakness.
He's trying to...
He's trying to protect it.
Yeah. Unthinkingly, yes. So... yeah, you stab him. He's like, how? And he leans back, and as he's dying, he knocks over a candle on the table, and it flips, and it starts to burn some papers on the table.
Oh, come on.
Oh, do we get a
See
reaction?
those.
Absolutely.
Can I use?
So, what are you gonna use?
There's still creatures on the field, right?
There's still creatures on the field.
So theoretically, my turn is over. Can I do a reaction out of encounter?
Well, maybe we'll let Korzakan do one since it's her turn next.
It is
his
Korzakan's turn. Yeah. You know what? I killed Stone Daddy, but you get to save all the important shit, Korzakan.
Okay. I pee on it.
Korzakan rolls over, pulls out his tool.
That's why Korzakan's not wearing the armor for easy whip-out access.
And if you've seen the pressure an orc member can put out, it's incredible.
A lot of PSI for those who don't know.
Do you have to roll for shyness?
PSI.
Do you have to roll for
We're friends. We share a bathroom. There's no way
Yeah.
I'm shy.
All right.
It's like
And we've been down in these tunnels for a while.
It's true.
So
know
it's
if you've
definitely backlogged.
the Kermit TikTok where he shows his cucumber penis.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
It's like that.
Just pulls it out.
And it just hoses it down. And the fire goes out, no problem. Nothing sees damage. The other script is like, oh! And it starts to run away unless you want to kill it. Up to you guys if you wanted to
Now,
take a
does it
turn
look like the
to-
script's running away because Korzakan whipped out his tool, or because Stone Daddy fell? I'm just
not
clarifying
sure.
for the
You're not
viewers
sure.
and listeners. Oh, okay.
Zoe is more interested in running over to Otua to fix him up than
Okay.
chasing, and Gordy will refrain and look after
Otua
Klaus.
could do a magic missile, all three on that one.
Here's what's going on. So you're going to use your turn
draw?
peeing on the fire, putting it out. But I'm wondering.
You can't just stop. When you're done putting the fire out, you got to go all the way.
Yeah, it's true.
It's hard.
Everything
to
is now coded.
Yeah, it probably takes you multiple rounds now.
like a 30-second pee.
Yeah. The Austin Powers shit.
What I'm asking is,
Yeah.
do you want to continue in combat order and try to kill this thing that's running away, or do you want to let it go?
Zoe and Gordy are
Get
not
it.
interested in chasing.
Korzakan's interested, but has no say because he's peeing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, Otua will throw a telekinetic projectile at the fella.
For
Okay.
a body.
Please roll your roll.
And not have it go onto the floor and under the desk.
It's a 15 plus my spell attack. Yeah,
Has a hit.
that's it.
Damage.
24 is the roll.
Okay. Well, either way, you kill it. It had 2 hit points left.
Right back
Yeah.
at you.
So you throw a piece of something at it. So
I throw a crusty bar of soap at it. Yeah.
out of the bathtub, and it just pangs on the side of the head. It goes unconscious. Poof, falls to the ground. And we are out of combat. And it smells like some really nasty urine in here.
Korzakan, you should probably hydrate.
That is not a very healthy color, by the way.
Dude, I'm
it should
green.
be
What
clearer.
color do you expect my pee to be?
Clearer. You should have clearer urine.
Alrighty,
Obviously.
we'll deal with this another day, my friend.
It's so brown.
Did you have asparagus last night?
Why don't we read what's on these urine-soaked papers?
Wet papers.
You know what?
A
Looks like
gremlin,
you're
by the
having-
way.
Nice.
Looks like Dobby.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so there's pee everywhere. So yeah, what would you all like to do next?
I want to take Stone Daddy's weapon and also read the stuff.
Yeah, I was going to
Alright,
ask
so-
what's
So you pull out Stone Daddy's weapon.
not his tool, his
and
weapon.
Then you disarm him. And he has a +1 Morning Star. He has a sling with 10 bullets. And
Ooh, Otua could take that.
regular ass leather armor. Nothing exciting there. That's all he's carrying. He kind of fades out into nothingness. And what's left behind is like some rubble.
Well, that was kind of sad. We never got to ask him who he was. Maybe we should do that sometimes before, killing people. Maybe we should ask them who they are.
Like the fly.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
asked who the fly was.
Or at the very least, ensure that they're planning on attacking us to kill us first.
Well,
I don't care
would
who they
feel
are if they're trying to kill
that
us.
is a good call normally, but I would like to remind you is that Stone Daddy came out of the wall and pushed me into the ground.
Totally.
Yeah. That's
Clearly,
Aggressive.
instance, very aggressive.
And we just
Yeah.
came out of the room
Defense.
where we asked all those goblin, or we asked them to be diplomatic, and they just started going after us.
Well, I'm not saying we shouldn't have heard him. I'm just saying I would have liked to know his name.
Well, where's his underwear? Maybe his mother wrote it on the back.
Oh yes.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, Korzakan, while you're reading those asparagus smelling documents, Otua, can I help you out a little bit with some healing?
Much obliged.
While you're doing that, Korzakan,
Bad.
let's talk about what you kind of go through these pee-covered journals, maps, and notes. I assume on the desk. Is that what you're doing? Or are you leaving that for Klaus?
on the desk. Klaus is welcome to join. Whoever.
He's getting healed currently. They're stitching him up.
Yeah, I'm all on my own. I'm gonna touch it and get to transport it to something else. I'm sure. Let's go.
That's-
Well,
well, we'll
I mean,
see.
Klaus can
Sword
look
is
too.
out.
It's been peed on, so it takes a little bit, and you're probably gonna need to roll a check to decipher the writing. Is pretty. Maybe it was a doctor writing prescriptions. A lot of it's really hard to read. But if you give me a DC 20, nature or society, whatever's better for you.
16.
16. Yeah, you can't quite put together what is going on here. You do see some definite maps of like tunnels, subterranean rooms, the grounds of Bagambia. But other than that, you can't really put it all together. Some of the pages are like sticking together.
Hey, Klaus.
Oh,
I can hold them for you if you want to just look at them.
I very much appreciate that, too. And Klaus will also take a gander.
He holds them really close to your face.
No, not that close. I just need a little bit further away so I can read it properly. Also, don't want to smell the asparagus.
All right, same for you. Nature or society check.
Actually, I might not be able to help with those.
Not
let me double
arcane.
check. Well, if it was arcane, I most certainly would be able to help. But I am not trained in nature or society.
We have no one in our party that is
badly
nature nor society.
Badly injured.
I'm nature.
Otua walks over.
Generally, the other peoples that are hurt and huddled together.
Yeah. Zoe and Gordy both
The
have nature.
non-bloodthirsty folk.
Otua, you get 17 HP back, by the way. I typed that in chat,
17.
but, yeah.
I will get out of the way so you can look at it.
Otua, approaches it, feeling almost back at full health. Reaches in his sack and pulls out a piece of chalk, crumbles it in his hands, and kind of dusts it over the map to maybe absorb some of the liquid that might be obstructing some of the layout of it, and then performs his society check, which is a plus.
You look down and
No, chalk paste.
Korzakan hasn't zipped up yet, unfortunately.
You can put it away, Korzakan, if you're done.
I use my hero point already, so does a natural one mean that I've ruined the map?
Oh, boy.
You wretch. Maybe it was the smell. You just couldn't get past it.
It's the asparagus.
Mr. Z
Yeah. So we'll waddle over.
or Gordon.
So we'll kind of Zoe is like staring directly at waist height.
Hit his face.
Sorry.
We've gone too far.
Yeah.
We've gone the pot of humor.
Sorry. And so he'll just kind of like look out the other side of his eyes, try to see what's going on with this map. With his nature skill, natural 2, and Gordy will try because he is also trained.
Shake it good.
Much better. I think Zoe's trying to look out of the corner of his eye, so he's not really getting a good view. But Gordy's a little bit bigger, and he got a 25. I'm sorry, 24.
Okay,
24.
Gordy, unaffected by the smells of nature, is able to really dig in here and see what's going on. So, as you ascertain very similarly, is that there are maps here concerning Bagambia, access tunnels, subterranean rooms, other underground places that have just been mapped out that he dug himself, like probably the areas around here in here. And then there's some older notes in here. In the notes, as you kind of go through, most of them are plans about the attacks you saw, how to attack the library, how to attack the masking, how to attack you all specifically on your walk initially when you were meeting all the teachers. But it's interesting because there's a name on some of the older notes. It's Uduak Bosni. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
I butchered the spelling of that, so thank you.
I figured.
Actually,
I definitely got it right.
Were you close?
I'm 2 letters off.
That ain't bad. Welcome to Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
More recent notes indicate surprise at the number of insects found on campus, followed by delight when he realized that digging insects could help create a network of interconnected tunnels beneath the school. One note in particular reads, "Not clear why so many insects are drawn to the campus, but the gremlins do fine at keeping them in line. I have the gremlins working the insects to death to take their little minds off the fact that I'm doing the same to them." The insect attack on Tireless Hall that we talked about is just one of the first several attack plans detailed in the notes, each aiming to inflict greater damage and the death upon the Magambia. So he wanted to kill everyone here. And that is pretty much what you make out of there. You also find, as you were healing, you saw kind of under the bed were the gremlins. You found the gremlins, if you remember Korzakan. You looked under the bed, and there were two little gremlins there. They're working on something. It's actually a mask.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a rhinoceros mask.
I totally put that thing on.
That's cool.
What if it's cursed? Korzakan, let's at least...
It's
Look at my hit points! Got loads!
It's covered with thick armor bearing a thicker horn. If you stride at least 10 feet, your next melee strike before the end of your turn ignores the hardness of objects with a hardness of 5 or less. If the hardness have more hardness than 5, it gives no benefit at all. You can't transfer this magic to your own mask or someone else's in the group.
But I have to be wearing a mask the whole time?
You would have to wear a mask, yeah.
And
I don't even know what's 5 or less. I thought most hardnesses were 10 or more, so I don't know how great this is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Looks cool, too. Rhino mask.
Yeah, wooden doors have a hardness of 10. Like the weakest wooden doors.
what about a chair? What if we wanted to break a chair?
That's what you have. Congratulations.
Well, so cool. Finding this mask reminds me there was a magic item that we found, an aura that I noticed from before. Maybe we should go check that out before we forget again.
I agree.
Before you go there, the bearskin rug, before you ruined it, was worth 30 gold pieces. You do go back and find that other piece of magic on the front door, and it's one of the masks as well. It's that rabbit mask, I believe it was. It's kind of angelic looking when you look at it. It's very kind looking. And when you look at these masks that are hung on the door with like the dressing with it, you think these might have used to been students. Maybe the stone ghost killed students and hung their masks here. The magical mask looks pretty good actually, but the other mask is aging. So the magical mask is a mask of mercy. And what it allows you to do is that if you, once per day, if you're rolling to restore hit points from a healing trait, like so.
Yeah, Zokas heal.
Yeah, from any action with a healing trait, you can roll twice and take the higher result.
Ooh,
That's pretty
so I
good.
should get that.
It's pretty good. And that can also be moved to one of your masks. But either way, someone would need to wear a mask or put it on.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that Zoe would absolutely use.
That so I know how you get all the magic items. So here you go.
Could
Didn't
Zoe
you get
wear
the
his mask?
striking rune?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
He is our healer. He should get this.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you for the offer. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. I mean,
He just kind of grips it happily and walks out.
And
So, what do we do now, folks? Do we keep exploring?
Tell you what we do.
Back?
We see you next week.
Oh,
Nice.
There's an alley-oop of an ending.
Alley-oop.
Nice.
Yeah, what do we do? What do we do?
Big beta week.
All right, y'all. Have a good week. I'll catch you next time.
Bye.